In the 1990s, I had the good fortune of meeting a gentleman named by the name of Will Foreman. Now, Will had been living in San Diego for quite a number of years. Will was part of that legacy. In his retirement years, Will went ahead and was a regular participant in something called the Human Powered Submarine Races. And Will went so far as to actually build his own sub, design it, and then asked for volunteers, for folks to help with putting it together as well as operating the thing. So I had the good fortune of volunteering and working with Will. So you'll see here in the video in a little bit here, and you can see from some of the photos that, Will made quite a splash here in the area, got into popular science. I got a chance to have my mugshot taken as well with Will and his nifty Da Vinci, which is what they called his submarine, and you can see here from the photos. And Will was a great guy, and I said, a real interesting guy to work with, and cherish the memories of working with Will. And you can see here from the little video that he made quite a splash.
A miniature submarine speeds through the water. Hot on its tail is another. It's a race without engines or turbines, and batteries are definitely not included. These are human-powered vehicles.
Okay, man, the engine's going to move over in position.
This is the annual World Submarine Invitational, held this year at the Scripps Institution of Oceanography in La Jolla, California. The goal is to set a new world speed record for human-powered underwater vehicles. The vessels are as diverse as their engineers' imaginations.
It's a radical design. I don't think anybody ever really tried it before. From Millersville University in Pennsylvania. We tried a whole new, different type of drive system.
Sub enthusiasts from around the globe are here to match their designs against the clock. And against this man.
When he runs out of arm length.
He's Will Foreman, a pioneer in submarine technology. 72 years old, Foreman's still in the game. He's here to race his classic design, the Da Vinci, named after the visionary who dreamed of the first manned submersible centuries earlier.
I think that was the best run.
To Foreman, this is a hobby after a lifetime of designing and piloting deep submersibles of all types.
We had the fun of starting out from scratch, so everybody's got their...
But on this day, Foreman is racing his perennial contender, Da Vinci. Once in the tank, it is filled with water to obtain the weight necessary to submerge. The pilot who steers the craft and the peddler who powers it wear scuba gear and are stuffed like sardines into this tiniest of cockpits. The race is against the clock. The speed of each sub is calculated through a unique system of timing detectors and underwater cameras. Times are monitored in this control room and are accurate to within 100th of a second. For many of these experimental submersibles, just crossing the finish line is a feat in itself. Da Vinci does not end up in the winner's circle. It clocks in at only 4 miles per hour. A propeller has failed. The best time this day comes from the inappropriately named Substandard. Its crew from Northridge, California, sets a Guinness World Record time of 7.7 miles per hour. So fast, it must be caught to stop. Though Da Vinci doesn't win this day, its creator still finds lessons and some humor in the results.
We learned that drag reduction stuff doesn't work very good, and that just because it looks good